If for whatever reason another boyfriend or future boyfriend of yours wrongs you in the same way, that you forgive him as it says we should in the Bible. Unconditional love means loving people through their faults as they grow. This is very similar to what we are seeing Landon do to the wizard Liz right now, because he also is asking for her forgiveness. He thinks that admitting to cheating on her and posting screenshots of how he was talking to the girl on Snapchat, that's gonna make him seem like a very honest man, that he's open for change, that he's open to grow as a person, that he won't do it again. But that's all he was saying to Abby as well, and now look at what he's done with Liz. Admitting your wrongdoings does not equate to forgiveness, and I think that that's just a concept that Landon doesn't understand. Abby was trauma bonded to him, and she ended up taking him back 7, 8 times. They broke up 7, 8 times, and they broke up every time because he was cheating on her, and he'd always admit his wrongdoings, and then, she would forgive him, but it wasn't really real forgiveness. It was a trauma bond. And so he thought that these tactics would continue to work past his relationship with this girl into the next relationship he'd have with the next girl, who in this situation happens to be Liz. And now he's short fusing because those tactics are not working anymore. After blocking him off of pretty much everything, he sends her thousands of emails trying to get her to take him back. Abby shares that he came and found her in her new place of residence where she was staying with her best friend, or her best friend happened to be there, and he came in and he started begging and crying on his hands and knees in front of her best friend to take him back. This is the message that she sent him after he got physically violent with her, saying, "You punched a hole in the wall and cornered me 4 different times, getting in my face and pushing me." He also says, "Please do not show up to my house or I will call the police on you again." Police were involved during the course of their relationship, and she had a restraining order against Landon at some point in the past as well. Abby shares that he was a stalker to her, that she moved to Miami, had a completely new place of residence, started seeing a new therapist. Somehow Landon found her new place of residence, found her therapist, and started seeing her therapist as a patient himself to try and convince the therapist that him and her were meant to be together. She shares that she blocked him off of everything, she went on a separate trip with her friends, and that he found her at her